I'm Shaun Webster MBE. I've been I've been working for Anthony, Change, St Mary's Hospital, and Foreman Centre. But I've been working for Change for 22 years, and I'm working on a project called History. History project is very important for people with any disability or not to learn what happened in the past, and that's why I'm here today to do this. If nobody don't learn about history, they're doomed to repeat it, and they'll be arrogant. That way, it's very important to learn about history. Because I argue with people, you don't learn about history, you do the same thing again, and there'll be no benefit from this. You'll be losers all the time if you don't learn from history. When I did the research at St Mary's, I wanted to find out the history of the hospital, what happened there. Because with people with learning disability in the 19th century and early 20th century, they would go in there and they had to stop there because at the time the attitude was a lot different than us now. If you had a learning disability or any type of disability or mental health, you had to go in St Mary's Hospital. And it was, when I read it, I thought it was difficult to take in. I was thinking, if I were born in the 19th century or early 20th century, I reckon I'd be there too. I felt really uncomfortable thinking that. But, and that where Tommy idea came from. If he would around me on long-term hospital and workhouses, and you had a learning disability or other type of disability, you didn't have no choices in that time. And that's why I did my research from the hospital, St Mary's Hospital, St Mary's Hospital, and my Tommy story. I was trying to kill two birds with one stone because I feel at the time it would tell me or me or anybody that people I know were living in that time period. We'll never have a family. We'll never have a proper job. Our job, no job at all, would be in a hospital or in a workhouse. The research I did over at IOPA, people were in rooms packed in beds. It might be when I went to Bulgaria, Moldova, Czech Republic, there was institutions. To me, it felt like an institution when they were talking about when I was doing the research. And I thought that happened in real life. It took me a long time to get over it. It was quite bad to take in. And I was thinking, if I was in the 19th century and early 20th time period, Jesus, I would hate to live in that time. And that research I did was very valuable to me to understand what was happening. Cartoon is a good way, a good media, because people with any disability or no disability can really watch it and take it in better than the time live action movies or TVs. That way, cartoon is a good way because I myself I do watch cartoon, but a lot of cartoon what is about history. Because of my disability, I can take it in. And I feel like cartoon help people to take it in and understand what is happening about the past better. And not just that, it's very colourful too. because we talked about it and we thought it might be good to have a time machine because for him to then just waking up in another time period. I thought maybe have a time machine, he'll wander in a time machine and he found himself in the middle of the 20th century. That why we use time machine instead of just waking up. That why. I'm proud of this history project because anybody with learning disability, autistic, or other disability, or people without any learning disability will learn from this project. It will open their mind up. History in the past was bleak, but now we've got a brighter future. I want the work we be doing to go into schools, colleges, what everybody, not just schools and colleges, on social media and YouTube channel, to know about the work we be doing about history and Tommy story, because I think it's very important for people to learn from this. Because if people don't learn about history, they're doomed to repeat things.